I have been able to give travel tips to a lot of people who are currently abroad today. And many of these people did not even know that they could process visas by themselves and get it. And today, glory be to God. There are many of you out there. Sometimes when I call some people, they say, "No, sir, comedy. I don't have anybody in my family abroad. I want to break that yoke. I want to be the first person in my family that will travel out, but I don't know how to go about it." And in many occasions, I have been able to give travel tips to many of these people. And today, I am proud and I'm very, very happy that the knowledge I have as regards traveling abroad, I am sharing it with people for free. And those people who take me serious have benefited a lot. You know, today, I will teach you, I will tell you those important things you need to have to prepare for your traveling abroad. These things I will be telling you, these documents I will be telling you, this orientation I will be giving you, these tips I will be sharing with you are tips that are important for you to travel to any country of your choice. This content is not limited to those who have interest in certain countries, no. Any country you intend to travel to, whether this country is in Europe, whether this country is in Asia, whether this country is in North America, South America, whether it's UK, Canada, USA, name it, this content is for you. This content is going to prepare you massively because me, I prepared too before I came to the US. So you can also do it. Now, for those of you just coming across my channel for the first time, my name is Nosa Comedy. Please do well to subscribe to this channel if you have not yet done so. And also give this content a big like so that YouTube can recommend this content to others who might also be interested. And I want to sincerely thank my returning and existing subscribers. Thank you very much. Not too long ago, we clocked 50,000 subscribers here on YouTube. And with your cooperation, I look forward for us clocking 100K, 200K, 500K, 1 million. We can do it if others have done it. And also, I want to sincerely appreciate every one of you. And I look forward to hear from you guys, how you guys are getting these visas. Because I want us to have a community of good and reasonable people abroad where we can give help to each other, where we can give help to people back home. That is why whatever thing I do on social media, they are absolutely free. You understand? And also for those of you who are saying, "Oh, Nosa Comedy, how can we reach out to you?" You can reach out to me via Instagram, Nosa Comedy. You can also leave your comments here on YouTube. I do reply to comments. So thank you very much. Now, the first on my list today, irrespective of your country of choice, international passports. And when it comes to international passports, I will advise you, if your passport has 6 months validity left, do well to go and renew. There are people who have been renewing their passports for years, and eventually, suddenly, they got a link to travel abroad. And today, many of them are in diaspora. Don't forget, I talk to people virtually from all over the world on a regular basis when I have the time. So, any travel information you need, I have it. I'm not saying I have everything, but I have a lot of travel updates. So I tend to come here from time to time to share them with you. So passport is very, very important because in many cases, imagine you submit a visa application. You have 6 months left or 8 months left for that passport to expire before you used it to apply for a visa. Now, imagine they don't answer you on time. Imagine your visa is approved in 9 months' time. After your passport must have expired. So what do you do next? Because automatically they cannot give you visa on an expired passport. People have been denied visa like this. People have been refused visa like this. People have lost visa like this. So that is why you have to take the time, take the pain, money to have a passport that has long expiry date, that has longevity before expiration. Very, very important. Not by I have passport, I have passport. How many years is left? When is your passport expiring? It's not by having passport. The way Canada has been giving people visa in the last 3 years should show you people a lesson. There were cases, conference passed before Canada gave people visas. Then they reached out to them, submit your passport. Some they don't even have passport. Some passports they've expired. Some couldn't even submit their passports to get visas. It is after Canada sent them messages, they went to immigration offices in their countries and applied for renewal. Before you know, 5 months, 6 months, 7 months, passport was not out. A lot of people lost their visas. 1. 2, research the ideal country for you based on the reason you are traveling. Because every day I just see people saying, oh, I'm ready to move to anywhere. You don't move like that. There is a country that is suitable for you. There are countries where the skills you have are lucrative. There are countries where the skills you have are not lucrative. Now imagine if you are a caregiver, you come to US. If US is your choice, Canada is your choice, UK is your choice, Germany is your choice, Australia is your choice. All these countries, caregiving is booming in these countries. But imagine telling yourself you are a caregiver. You are going to some countries where caregiving is not lucrative. You'll be amazed. You'll be there in that country for 7 months, 1 year, you will not get work. And also, you have to know the reason why you are traveling. Are you traveling abroad because of what you are going through in your country? Maybe you have threats, your life is in danger, and you intend to go and seek asylum abroad. If that is the case, which country do you think has higher rates of accepting asylum seekers? Have you done that research? Is it just because people are going to Canada, you want to face Canada? People are going to UK, you want to face UK? Imagine now you say you want to go and seek asylum abroad, you are going to the UK. Also, don't forget, they signed an agreement with Rwanda for asylum. So if you go to UK now to say you want to go and seek asylum, they are taking you to Rwanda. So imagine without research, you just wake up, oh, I want to go and seek asylum in the UK, whereas they are taking you back to Africa, that you have same Africa you are running from. You have to do research to know the country that is suitable for you based on the reason for which you are traveling. If it's asylum, which country will be suitable for me based on what I'm going through, based on other people's experience? Which country did people who are going through what I'm going through quickly got refugee status? It is not anywhere but left face. That is why you see that a lot of people have traveled abroad. They failed their asylum cases. And in many cases, they were not supposed to even go to that country in the first place because that country had lesser rates of asylum approvals. That country has lesser rates of approving asylum cases. You don't move to these countries. You have to do your research. I am a welder. I am a truck driver. I have certificates for caregiving. I am an engineer. I am a plumber. I am an electrician. I am a teacher. I am a factory worker. I can drive. I am a software engineer, data analyst, cybersecurity expert, IT auditor, computer programmer, computer engineering, agricultural experts. I'm a doctor. I'm a nurse, so forth and so on. So which country is good for this your skill? This is a research you have to do. And when you even do that research and see a country that fits you, you can even start applying for jobs online to that country. And you'll be lucky, you will get jobs there because that your skill is lucrative there. And that your skill, they need people in that your field. So if you travel to countries where your skills are not appreciated, where your skills are not in high demand, you will be stranded, you won't get work, you won't get jobs. The third one, you that is nursing traveling, you have the plans to travel abroad. Do you have a job? Because don't forget, you need to have a job or a business that gives you money. You need to either be employed or be self-employed. And if you are self-employed, is your business registered? Do you have business registration certificates? Because if you have a business and that business is not registered, it is assumed that you don't have a business or your business is illegal. And by so doing, these countries wouldn't want to give somebody who has an illegal business a visa. Because in their mind, if you come to their countries, you are going to still be doing the same thing there. If you can stay in your country and be doing businesses that are not registered, so automatically you can do this in their countries, they will deny you visa. And that job you have, were you given an employment letter? Or did you just come to that job and resume by mouth? Somebody just say, oh, come and resume today. You are the secretary and you'll be earning this a month. If that is how you got that job, you cannot prove that you have a job there. You need an employment letter. Because these people abroad, this is the method we here in America, people in Canada, people in the UK, people in Europe, people in Australia, New Zealand, this is how we get jobs. Because we pay our taxes. Do you have an employment letter from that company where you are currently working? If you don't have it, tell them now you need it. They can just do it and give it to you. Yes, they can do it and give it to you. Maybe you were just employed by mouth. Your boss can give you the employment letter. Whether you are a welder there, whether you are a plumber there, whether you are an electrician there, whether you are a truck driver there, whether you are a car driver there, whether you are a factory worker there, no matter the job you are doing there, if you were employed with that employment letter, it is now the right time for you to meet the company, your employer, your boss. Tell him, sir, ma, please, I am planning on traveling like this. I want to apply for so, and I will need employment letter. Please, can you just give me employment letter? They can give you an employment letter and say, this person got this job so day like this from this company. We can attest to the fact that this person is working with us. If you don't have employment, if you are not an employee, which means you are self-employed, register your business. Have tax documents. Because don't forget, your business is also tied to your country. Your job is also tied to your country. This will help to validate that you will be coming back, especially for those of you who are giving temporary resident visas, student visas, visitor visas, work visas, especially for the visitor visas. If you are an employee, you need the employment letter. If you say you have a business, you need a business certificate. In Nigeria, you have to go to CAC to register. That is that. The fourth one, many of you are married. You don't have marriage certificates. You need marriage certificates. Many of you don't even have birth certificates, even though you know the day you were born. Or something happened long time ago, you lost your birth certificate, you lost your marriage certificate. You have to go and get a copy. You have to request for it. You have to get a new one. If you intend to travel with your wife and your children, do you have family photos? Your children, do you have their birth certificates with you? Do you have your own birth certificate? Do you have birth certificate of your wife or your husband? If you don't have it, get it now. If you are planning to travel, you need all these things. I don't want a situation whereby you apply for a visa and you get denied. So it is very, very important. Get these documents now. Many of you married your wives, you just pay dowry, paid bride price, you have not gone to court, you have not gone to the registry. Now is the time to do so. You need a document to show the visa officer that you are legally married to this person. Whether your wife or your husband is traveling with you or not, you need a marriage certificate. Because if you are leaving your spouse behind, which means they are also serving as ties to your country, which also gives you an advantage if you are married. Because the visa officer will be like, okay, this person is married. Okay, he's going for a 3 days vacation. He's going for a conference. He left his wife. She left her husband. She must surely come back for the marriage. She must surely come back to his or her spouse. That is why you need the certificates. I am married. You cannot say it. You cannot prove it with your mouth. It is a document that will prove that you are really married. The next one, proof of funds. The time now, if you are planning on traveling abroad, you need to start building your bank statements, because that is where you will be able to convince the visa officer that you can fund your traveling abroad. Traveling abroad is not free. And also don't forget, your proof of funds will also go a long way to show that you are coming back home. Because from your bank statement, that is where the money you make from your business, from your job, will be revealed. Money from salary from here, purchase from here. If you are into business, it is the bank statement. So if the bank statement can show that you are earning from somewhere, you are making money from your business, the visa officer will know that this person will surely come back to continue to make this money. The next one, if you are planning to travel, you can also try to get travel history if you can. It is not by force. It is not compulsory, but it boosts chances. If you are in Nigeria, you can decide to go to a nearby country. Get your passport stamped. If you can do like 1 or 2 countries like that, fine. If you cannot, it's okay. It's not a must that you have to have traveled to other countries before they grant you visa. No. But if you can afford it, you can go to a nearby country and they can have your passport stamped. You must not go there with flights. If it's a country that is sharing border with you, you can go there through land. And by so doing, the border officers there, they will stamp your passport. It's part of tourism. This will also boost your chances of getting these visas. So I just decided to come here to share these tips with you, so that you need to be on guard, because I'll be dropping these travel tips back to back. For those of you who are ready to travel abroad, get these things ready. Get them ready, guys. Get them ready. You can do it. If I can make it to America, Joseph can do it. So this is what this content is all about. Let me know in the comment section what you want me to make a content on next. It's back to back. I want to see people traveling. Those who are interested. It is not by force. There are people who are interested in traveling. These are the people I'm making these contents for. If I can do it, you can do it. Ginger yourself. All right, guys. Have a good one. Thank you.